So welcome Tulanians. Welcome everybody to the Tulane family. So let me just say, as president of Tulane University, I want to say it is my pleasure and joy to preside and welcome you all to the white coat ceremony for the School of Medicine's class of 2028. So let me start a special welcome to our incoming medical students as you embark on an incredible journey. But I also want to thank all the family and friends who are here today, who I know are the biggest cheerleaders for the education you're about to start. So let's have a round of applause to the family as well. So a little personal privilege here. It was more years ago than I want to admit, but I actually attended a white coat ceremony for my daughter. And she's now in training many years later, and I've watched the challenges and the joys of medical education. And I can say, as a member of the medical family in that regard, and as somebody who's been part of this education, you are about to embark on truly the noblest of the profession. So congratulations to all of you. So just a little history. You're entering a tradition here at Tulane that goes all the way back nearly 200 years. So in the early 19th century, diseases like yellow fever and cholera were devastating the Gulf South. And in 1834, 7 young physicians got together and decided to establish a school to train doctors, the Medical College of Louisiana. And over the years, that medical college grew into Tulane University. So today, we're part of a 15,000 student university with law and engineering and architecture, but the identity of this university really began in the origins as a medical school, and we are really almost unique in higher education as having been a university founded as a medical school. Let me also name the second oldest medical school in the South. So a little bit about the present. You are about to be taught by truly an internationally renowned faculty. They're producing groundbreaking research every single day. New robotic treatments for pancreatic cancer, new nanoscale drug technologies, a rapid test for HIV. The list goes on and on. Research at the university has gone up a staggering, research funding 70%, but at the medical school over the last 5 years, it's doubled, which is literally percentage-wise probably more than any other medical school in the country. It tells you what an incredible place you're entering at the center of this incredible university and medical school. In terms of the future, you're also coming to Tulane at really an auspicious time, a historic moment. The downtown campus is going through a $600 million investment, creating a vibrant hub for bioinnovation and research. We're launching a new nursing program. We live obviously in a world of biomedical education, and you're going to be part of a true team in that regard. And we also entered into a new partnership with LCM Health, which is in creating truly a world-class medical center, which will provide incredible training programs for our residents, healthcare for the community, and clinical research which will really make a difference in the world. It's an incredible moment. Now, you're about to take the Hippocratic Oath, but let me note Tulane's motto, not for oneself, but for one's own. And I want you to think about that motto every single time you put on your white coat. Tulane physicians are motivated by a deep desire to serve others. You may wonder, what does one's own mean? Well, in the medical profession, that means almost everyone. It means patients, it means colleagues, it means your neighbors. Healthcare, medical schools really touch the world. And that's part of, in a sense, your obligation to the world. You're taking not only the Hippocratic Oath, but also I ask you to embody Tulane's motto in your own work. So as you can see, in terms of the past, the present, and the future, you're coming to Tulane University at an incredible time and starting your medical education at an incredible time. I know, I can say from personal experience, it will be transformative for you, both personally and professionally. So let me start with an official welcome to the Tulane class of 2028. So at this point, I'd like to invite Father Bill Terry to the podium. Father Terry is the chaplain for the Tulane School of Medicine. He provides spiritual care for people of all faiths in our community, whether physicians, patients, and families. He is also, I should say, a professor in the program in medical ethics and human values, so he's really the perfect person to deliver today's invocation. Thank you. Father Terry.
So what does one say following that? There is mystery that is all about us, and we call this mystery God in many different languages with many different versions and visions of what that might be. Today we invoke the name of God to rest upon you so that you might, in this white coat, wear a mantle of compassion and empathy. You will come to know a lot and learn a lot. You will be bearers of mystery. For those patients that you will heal in the course of your life, you will be the mystery bearers, the shamans of the 21st century. You stand on the shoulders of our ancestors, and I hope and pray that the Spirit of God will always rest upon you, and that our ancestors may whisper in your ears, that you may always be healers of compassion for all who come to you. Amen? Amen.
Thank you, Father Terry. So it's now my pleasure to introduce the Senior Vice President and Dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. Lee Ham. Dr. Lee Ham has been at Tulane in a part of the faculty since 1992. Long time, not 1834, but 1992, when he joined as a faculty member and chief of nephrology and hypertension. Since then, he's served as chair of the Department of Medicine, and then in 2013 became dean of the medical school. Let me just say, he's presided over a period of historic transformation and expansion in the medical school. And it's through his wisdom and stewardship that Tulane Medical School has really excelled the way it has. I should also note New Orleans Magazine just named him Thought Leader of the Month as part of that. So it really gives me great pleasure to introduce your dean, the dean of the medical school, Lee Ham.
Thank you, President Fitz. I want to say that, you know, when President Fitz was selected as the president of the university, I've been dean a while, and here the former dean of the law school at Penn, I thought, gee, a lawyer, you know, gee, we need a lawyer. Anyway, just a joke, but President Fitz actually comes from a family that has more than just his daughter physicians. His father had been chair of a prestigious department of surgery. So he really understands the medical enterprise and has really fostered the growth, the expansion, and the vision for what we're doing. So I wanted to let you know that he and the university have been incredibly supportive. You know, this afternoon, we're going to mix a little bit of some fun, but also some solemn remarks. But before we get started, I want to let you know who's on stage. And when I call your name, if you would stand briefly and let them see you. Dr. Patrick Delafontaine, the Executive Dean. Dr. Cheyenne Shakabori, the Associate Dean for Education and Academic Affairs. Dr. Elma Ledoux, that you met the previous 2 days, Associate Dean for Admissions and Student Affairs. Dr. Randy Roy, who will be our keynote speaker, who's the Chief of Staff at the VA Hospital in New Orleans. Dr. Ashley Autry, who is with the TMAA Board of Directors. Father Bill Terry, you've already met. Dr. Tina Simpson, who is Professor of Pediatrics and Chief of Adolescent Medicine at Children's Hospital, and also the Chief Clinical Diversity Officer for the medical school. Dr. David Dukas, Professor of Family Medicine, who also holds the James Knight Chair of Humanities and Medical Ethics. Dr. Ron Slipman, Assistant Professor of Family Medicine, and is one of the faculty sponsors of the Go Humanism Honor Society with Dr. Dukas. We also have Jessica Dang, who is a fourth-year student and president of the Tulane Honor Board. I think I called everyone on stage. We had hoped to have in our presence Ms. Lynn Tomlinson, the wife of the late Wallace Tomlinson, for whom the keynote address is mentioned. He was a prominent figure in the faculty and the administration that was a beloved leader in the school and inspired this ceremony. You know, a few words, I can't help but say a few words that aren't in the script. It says add personal remarks, and so I'll do that. And, you know, one of the things as I was sitting up there, I was wondering, and we've done the white coats various ways, but, you know, did you feel smarter when you put on the white coats? You know, I'm not sure. You'll be getting, you'll know more, you'll learn more, but it's also important, and this gets to the serious part, that when you put on the white coat, you also need to, and I talked about on Friday with you, that you've already become part of the medical profession. And you need to bring certain things with you. You need to bring compassion. You need to bring kindness. Your patients need to trust you. I had a conversation yesterday with one of the parents, and I think it was after the formal question and answer about AI. Is AI going to replace much of what physicians do? And it may augment much of what physicians do. It won't bring the compassion. It won't bring the trust. It won't bring lots of things. And you need to bring that. You need to develop that. In my career, I started as sort of a science and math geek. And I think I had to develop some of those other characteristics, and I hope you develop them sooner. You know, we have a set of guiding principles for the medical school, and I think you've heard them already. It was mentioned to the parents yesterday. It starts with respect, ethical integrity, communication, accountability, drive for excellence. That says an awful lot. That was developed by the faculty as some of the key principles. You could add other things, and I would certainly add, and I carry it around in my pocket so I can remember some of the things, because you know, the list of the ideal physician is many, but I mentioned compassion, I mentioned trust, kindness. You know, you could add other qualities, but those professional and personal characteristics is what will make tremendous difference in the impact you have on your patients. So as you don the white coat, I hope you'll remember that it's more than the facts, the numbers, and the concepts, and even the judgment. You need to bring your compassion for each and every one of the patients every single day. At this point, let me have Dr. Ledoux come to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Ham. The first white coat ceremony led by the Gold Foundation took place back in 1993 at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons, where Dr. Arnold Gold was a professor of clinical neurology and a professor of clinical pediatrics. He noted that the existing practice of having students take the Hippocratic Oath at the medical school seemed very late in the course of their training. He felt it was 4 years too late. So the Gold Foundation, which he and his wife founded, instituted the white coat ceremony as a way to emphasize humanism in medicine at the very start of medical education. Support from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation helped advance the white coat ceremony far beyond Columbia. In just a few years, the ceremony was adopted by nearly every medical school in North America. As a tangible reminder of the ideals promulgated by this ceremony, the Gold Foundation has provided each student with a white collar pin in commemoration of this special event. The Arnold P. Gold Foundation is dedicated to promoting humanism in medicine, and it also sponsors the Gold Humanism Honor Society. This National Honor Society recognizes students selected by their peers at the end of their third year, at the end of their clinical clerkships, who demonstrate exemplary compassion in the care of their patients. Here at Tulane University School of Medicine, our white coat ceremony also includes the Wallace Tomlinson keynote address. Dr. Tomlinson, a psychiatrist by training, was a former Dean of Student Affairs for many, many years. He was my Dean of Student Affairs. Through a generous endowment from his widow, Lynn Tomlinson, each year our ceremony features a speaker who focuses on and reflects upon the ideals inherent to the practice of humanism in medicine. At this time, we'd like to welcome our keynote speaker, whom Dr. Ham will introduce.
Gives me great pleasure to introduce Dr. Randy Roy as the keynote speaker. A little bit of background, he's summa cum laude graduate of Tulane University School of Engineering. Then he went to LSU School of Medicine, where he served as the immediate past president of the Alumni Association. He presently serves as the chief of staff at the Southeast Louisiana Veterans Health System here in New Orleans, having previously served in a number of roles at the VA, including for a number of years the chief of pain medicine section at the VA, where he taught many Tulane students. He's on the faculty of Tulane, also at LSU and Emory, where he's previously served as the program director of pain medicine fellowship training program. He serves as an associate dean both at Tulane and LSU. He has been inducted into AOA, the Medical Honorary Society, the Gold Humanism Honor Society, as well as awarded the Leonard Toe Humanism in Medicine Award by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. He's board certified in physical medicine, rehabilitation, pain medicine, spinal cord injury. He's very involved in a number of service organizations, including those in medicine. Has served on the executive committees of the Association of American Medical College, American Academy of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, and currently serves as the physician co-chair of the Louisiana State Medical Society Medical Legal Interprofessional Committee, and is the treasurer of the Southern Pain Society. But the reason that he was selected is actually very little of that. It's been his love and dedication of education of the medical students, the residents, the fellows, and it's also those characteristics that I mentioned before. You know, it's remarkable as I was thinking about, you know, both how people and technology fit into medicine, and you know, when people go to assess somebody, we're pretty limited by our five senses, and chiefly, you know, we look at people and we can tell a minimal number of things, you know, skin color, hair color, you know, age, we can surmise a number of things. Maybe their hearing, you can hear a number of things, and after that it goes downhill pretty quickly. Even technology is limited much the same way, but you know, we wish we could measure, you know, someone's compassion, their kindness, their trust. I don't know how to do that yet, except for building relationships like you will do your patients or your colleagues or your peers. But it's those personal characteristics that has held Dr. Roy in such esteem throughout both Tulane and LSU schools of medicine. So it's a pleasure to have him come talk to you today.
Thank you, Dean Ham, for that very generous introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. What an incredible honor to speak before you today. I am particularly moved by the opportunity to do so under this incredible self-suspended concrete dome of McAllister Auditorium. I don't think I've been on this stage since that engineering graduation. This dome is a monument for momentous occasions such as this. Today, you begin to wear the white coat, which represents the profession of medicine, much as that concrete dome represents the ingenuity, strength, and enduring nature that a Tulane education provides. This ceremony symbolizes your transition from layperson to a member of one of the learned professions. Being a doctor and wearing a white coat comes with the status of high academic accomplishment and the responsibility of being an indispensable member of human society recognized across cultures. Your journey of developing your personal professionalism begins today. Being a doctor is very individual. I mentioned learned professional. Do you know what the three learned professions are? I think President Fitz referenced them too. They are law, theology, and medicine. As with law and theology, you too will be privileged to hear your patient's innermost personal and confidential aspirations, dreams, and fears. You too will be in the role of an educator for your patients. Eventually, you will have an obligation to teach those who come after you in this wonderful profession. Learning how to do these weighty tasks with honor and integrity is what Tulane will foster for you as you progress through medical school. I think of several inflection points that occurred for me in medical school, and I wonder which might occur for you. As I mentioned, being a doctor is being an individual, and having healthy doctor-patient relationships means developing your skills at relating to your patients, no matter who they are, and relating to and supporting your colleagues and people of other disciplines. I can think of 4 pivotal points in my professional formation and the lessons I learned from these episodes, and with your indulgence, I think I will share them with you. My first day in the hospital as a junior medical student, I guess you've got a little ways to go for that, a charity hospital, as it were. I was with senior medical students, 2 interns, and a resident. We encountered a strong-willed nurse. I remember thinking, wait a minute, we're supposed to be giving the orders here. Doctors are expected to know everything. We know all the answers. Well, as we talked with the patient we were seeing and the nurse, I quickly realized that we, as the doctors, did not know all of the answers. I also quickly realized that many of the techniques and processes the nurse knew were likely things I would not be taught and perhaps would never truly learn. I gained respect for my professional colleagues in other disciplines, and I learned humility as a doctor. Perhaps you will as well. I then began my surgery rotation in earnest. This was perhaps the most challenging part of medical school for me, both physically and mentally. Are there any surgeons up here? I don't know. They're too challenged, I guess. I could talk about this for several hours, but have no fear. I've focused my remarks on the surgery residents. You see, we junior medical students all felt that the surgery residents were, let me say, less than encouraging. I noticed that, of course, all of us students, in my 1980s opinion, were cool. I then thought, we're all cool, and they're all jerks. Is this my future, transitioning to jerk status? And then I realized that the challenges of being a resident, and truly of being a doctor who cares, are great. It's easy to get lost in the responsibilities and to forget about those around you, very easy, be it the nurse, the janitor, the therapist, the medical student. All of whom, I might add, are critical to the mission of caring for the patient. I then learned that no matter how busy I am, I find the time, even for just a few moments, to stop and acknowledge those around me. I also make a point to always have enough time for my patients, always. Having time for patients brings me to strawberry ice cream. When I was a senior medical student on an outpatient rotation in University Hospital, thankfully known as the first in the United States with air-conditioned surgical suites, my patient asked me for some strawberry ice cream. I went to the refrigerator on the floor and could only find vanilla and chocolate. I went to the next unit, and again, only vanilla and chocolate. I began trekking to other floors of the hospital. University had many such floors in search of the elusive strawberry ice cream. A hospital employee noticed my hunt for the rare flavor and confronted me for an instructional moment. She told me, "You are a medical student. You have time for this now. Next year, you won't have time for this." I paused with a bit of fear as I contemplated my fate as an overworked intern. I also resolved right then and there, that when I got to the point that I did not have time or the will to go the extra mile for my patients, that would be my time to give up the privilege and the responsibility of the noble profession of medicine. Well, I'm still a doctor, and I still do whatever I reasonably can for my patient to make their journey a little bit easier. And yes, on that day, on the next floor, I found that container of strawberry ice cream for my patient. Now that I think about it, I never really liked strawberry ice cream back then, but I had some yesterday, so medical school does change you. We all have defining moments in our lives, and likely the most profound for me in medical school was my mother's diagnosis of ovarian cancer. As the only child of a single parent, I was thrust into a caregiver role while learning to be a doctor. It showed me how profoundly impactful a doctor's words and actions can be for their patients and their patients' family members. I do not think I was uncompassionate before, but the experiences I had in leading my mother through a healthcare system in which she was uninsured gave me deeper insights into empathy, caring, and advocacy than I would have otherwise had. My journey of professionalism and how to wear this white coat continues today. I have been fortunate to have diverse roles in this wonderful profession of medicine, and I hope you will too. I now serve as the Chief of Staff of the New Orleans Veterans Administration Medical Center, a major teaching institution for Tulane and for the country for that matter. And I have the great honor of mentoring and teaching medical students, residents, and fellows. I look forward to your contributions there as we learn together the importance of our learned profession, growing in knowledge, humility, understanding, compassion, and devotion to our patients and the profession itself. Indeed, I will look forward to the day when you, like me now, will look at this magnificent dome and realize that you have the incredible privilege of wearing your white coat. It'll be a little longer when that day comes, and being a doctor. Please study hard. I look forward to seeing you and working with you soon. Congratulations and thank you.
Dr. Roig, thank you for those wonderful words. On behalf of the class of 2028, we'd like to present you with something. I would now like to call upon fourth-year medical student Jessica Dang, President of the Honor Board, to make a brief presentation.
Good afternoon, class of 2028. Wow, I am so excited that all of you are here. My name is Jessica Dang, like Dean Ledoux and Dean Ham had introduced, and I am a fourth-year medical student. I stand before you today as the chair of the Medical School Honor Board with a profound sense of responsibility to uphold the sacred principles of our institution's honor code. I want to join in congratulating you all and welcoming you to the Tulane community and family. I am personally very excited to be here as I was just sitting in your seats just 3 years ago, right there. Ecstatic to learn what it means to be an excellent physician. It is an honor to see you all in your white coats, and remember this moment because they will never be this clean again. My very first piece of advice is to make sure that you cap your pens before you put them in your pockets, and always carry a tie-to-go pen. This is not a sponsorship. While there are so many other pieces of advice and stories I want to tell you about the amazing experiences that are to come, I'm here today to talk to you about the Honor Code. Our time at Tulane is not merely an academic pursuit. It is a journey that molds us into the physicians of tomorrow, entrusted with the lives and well-beings of the countless individuals that we will encounter. Thus, it is imperative that we dedicate ourselves to protecting the honor code that defines our integrity and shapes our character. The Tulane Honor Code is the moral compass that guides us on this transformative path. It is the embodiment of our commitment to the highest standards of honesty, compassion, and ethical conduct. As we learn the intricacies of medicine, we must remember that knowledge alone is not enough. Our character must be unyielding, our principles unwavering, and our actions guided by the unwavering commitment to the welfare of our patients. At the heart of our honor code lies honesty. Honesty with ourselves as we acknowledge our limitations and strive to overcome them. Honesty with our colleagues, fostering an environment of trust and cooperation. And honesty with our patients, ensuring that they receive accurate information and the best care we can provide. In our pursuit of excellence, we will face challenges and temptations that may test our resolve. The pressure to succeed, the desire for recognition, or the allure of shortcuts might tempt us to compromise our values. But it is precisely during these moments that we must summon our strength and reaffirm our dedication to the principles of the Honor Code. While I'm sure you are all familiar with the honor codes at your previous institutions, there are a few things that are unique about the way that we hold each other accountable here. The Tulane Honor Board is made entirely of medical students, and the Tulane Honor Code is a code of conduct written by students who came before us. The Honor Code is comprised of standards we choose to hold each other to. Remember, the Honor Code is not a mere set of rules to follow. It is a reflection of who we are as individuals and as a collective. It is an acknowledgement of the privilege we have been granted to be stewards of human health and the responsibility that comes with it. The Honor Code is a promise to one another that you will be someone worthy of the white coat and the Tulane emblem, whether you're wearing it or not. As you continue your well-earned celebrations, I know how hard all of you studied for the MCAT and how many all-nighters you might have pulled practicing organic chemistry synthesis equations. I ask of you to take a moment to reflect on what this white coat means to you and what kind of community you want to be a part of. I encourage you all to stand together, united by the shared commitment to protecting the honor code of our medical school. Let us hold each other accountable, not out of judgment, but out of love for our profession and a deep desire to uphold its noble values. And again, on behalf of the entire student body, congratulations and welcome. Our community is already better with you in it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Some of you may have noticed those boxes on the table over there and wondered what that is. Those are stethoscopes. And those stethoscopes have been provided to incoming first-year students for many years by the Tulane Medical Alumni Association. And the coordination of the stethoscopes as gifts to you is made by TMAA and reflects their commitment to your education. At this time, I'd like to take a minute to recognize Ms. Cynthia Hayes. I think she's here today in the audience. Ms. Hayes, would you stand up, please? Ms. Hayes has been a longtime director of TMAA and works very closely with the board so that events like this can be supported on a regular basis. At this time, we're very happy to have with us on stage our Tulane Medical Alumni Association representative, Dr. Ashley Kiefer Otry. Dr. Otry was born and raised in New Orleans and graduated from Tulane University, class of 2015. She went on to complete her medical education at the School of Medicine, as well as a pediatric residency in hospice and palliative medicine fellowship at the University of Tennessee Health Sciences Center. Finally, she returned back here to begin her career practicing pediatric palliative care at Children's Hospital in New Orleans, where she now serves as service line chief and interim medical director for palliative care. Dr. Otry has made significant regional and national contributions to the field of pediatric palliative care, focusing on patient and family satisfaction assessments, outpatient pediatric care, palliative home transports, and access to pediatric expertise in community hospice. Dr. Otry is a proud third-generation Tulanian and serves as a member of the TMAA and also the TMAA representative on the Tulane Medical Alumni Association Board of Directors. Dr. Otry.
Yes, I was also in your shoes a few years behind Jessica, 13 years ago, as a recent Tulane undergrad graduate and a new student to the School of Medicine. But today, as a member of the Tulane Medical Alumni Association Board of Directors, I bring you greetings from your Alumni Association. In 2008, we began the tradition of purchasing stethoscopes for the T1s as a means of welcoming you to the School of Medicine. I will be giving you your stethoscope today when you receive your white coat, which you've already received. As you use your stethoscope, think about its significance and your relationship to your patient. And know that the medical alumni is supporting you, and we're wishing you great success. Most importantly, we look forward to welcoming you to the Tulane Medical Alumni Association in 2028. Now, I want to give y'all a moment to take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. Your hard work, perseverance, and remarkable accomplishments have brought you here. Take a moment to take it in. As mentioned before, I am a pediatric palliative care physician, and some of you may be familiar with the term palliative care, which means to alleviate or palliate suffering for your patient and their family who are dealing with serious illness. However, you may not be familiar with the origin of the word palliate. It actually comes from the word palliatus, which figuratively means cloaked or protected. As you sit here today, full of excitement and apprehension, I want you to feel the cloak from your Tulane Med family around you. I want you to remember this cloak as you navigate the hard work ahead, as you walk into your first anatomy lab in just a few days, as you examine your first patient and use that stethoscope, as you sit for your step 1 and step 2, as you interview for residency, and as you finally walk across the stage a doctor at graduation. I want you to remember this cloak over the next 4 years and throughout your entire medical career. Finally, look around you. Look at your loved ones who are here to support you, and look at your amazing and inspiring classmates. Remember that they are all a part of this cloak as well. Support one another, cheer one another on, remind each other and help each other to persevere, and remind each other that you all have the skills that you need to succeed. Because at the end of this journey, the reward that you will enjoy is that single-handedly you can make a difference in the lives of so many. The field of medicine is a noble one. Take advantage of the opportunities that you will be given in the next 4 years. I wish you great success and happiness in the years ahead, and I congratulate you for choosing to be a part of the great heritage here at Tulane University School of Medicine. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Otry. At this time, I want to recognize 2 of our current medical students, Julia Bishop and Jordan Carpin. They're second-year students who will be assisting Dr. Otry with the stethoscopes when the time comes for that. If they are here right now, would you please stand? They're already standing there by the door. Why don't you come on up? I'd like to mention also that we deeply appreciate the continued support of our students by the TMAA, and this annual gift of their stethoscopes is quite appropriate because I looked at the schedule. I think you'll be using them this week. Okay, well, this is the time we've been waiting for. We will begin introduction of the class of 2028. Each of you will come to the stage and be greeted by Drs. Ham and Chakraborty. But I want you to be thinking, because each of you will also be asked to stop at the microphone here on the center of the stage and state one word that you feel that someone would use to describe you. And I'm sorry if your name begins with A or B. You haven't been given much time. XYZ, you have no excuses. After you state your word and come across the stage, Dr. Otri and the students will then greet you as you receive your stethoscope. Once each member of the class has been introduced and has returned to their seats, we will then recite the Tulane Physician's Oath, which you will find in your white coat pocket, and I believe it's in the upper pocket. Dean Ham and Dr. Chakraborty, if you'd go near the stairs at this time. Mercy Agbo.
Nice.
Alatamiwa Ajayi.
My word is grateful.
Lily Albucker.
Compassionate.
Emmanuel Albuisson.
Coachable.
Taylor Alcorn.
Courageous.
Ahmed Al-Shamari.
Caring.
Munachismo Anachaba.
Sensational.
Neil Ash.
Thoughtful.
Joshua Astle.
Better say coachable as well.
Blakely Bagwell.
Open-minded.
Bennett Barus.
Magic.
Sarah Becknell.
Kind-hearted.
Edward Benjamin.
Optimistic.
Sarah Benjamin.
Cheerful.
Ryan Berry.
Empathetic.
Hayden Borg.
Happy.
Nikitha Bose.
Enthusiastic.
William Bostic.
Unshakable.
Bitsy Brandfield Harvey.
Tenacious.
Zachary Brandt.
Excited.
Carolyn Bridgman.
Sorry, it's kind of an inside joke, but I'm responsible.
Devin Bright.
Industrious.
Amber Brooks.
Protective.
Dara Bruce.
Dedicated.
Will Bryan.
Considerate.
Emily Butters.
Thoughtful.
Charles Campbell.
Dogged.
Joshua Carroll.
Also optimistic.
William Casey.
Hungry.
Andrew Castile.
Caffeinated.
Eduardo Castro.
Blessed.
Faison Chowdhury.
Beneficial.
Shivang Shala.
Content.
Alexander Chen.
Intentional.
David Cheng.
Dynamic.
Diana Chiller.
Loyal.
Navya Chintala.
Empathetic.
Shreya Shunduri.
Diligent.
Shira Cohen.
Affable.
Noah Cormier.
Energetic.
David Costa.
Driven.
Chaz Crosby.
Inspired.
Sylvia Culpepper.
Determined.
Declan Dahlberg.
Persistent.
Braden DeLansac.
Charismatic.
Sabrina Dillon.
Caffeinated also.
Jason Dong.
Different.
Mara F. Timi.
Patient.
Catherine Isert.
Authentic.
Ryan Elder.
Hardworking.
Braden Ellis.
Confident.
Marcel Ellis.
Locked in.
Molly Eller.
Strong.
Aisha Evans.
Valiant.
Zara Faruqi.
Thankful.
Cole Fuquay.
Caring.
Nikki Fontaine.
Ingenious.
Joseph Friedlander.
Witty.
Niti Galwankar.
Patient.
Neha Gandra.
Staying golden.
Joanne Gao.
Reliable.
Dennis Gedek.
In debt.
Nicole Gentile.
Passionate.
Celia Glezer.
Puzzler.
Olivia Goldenberg.
Genuine.
Carolina Gomez.
Resilient.
Samantha Gonski.
Iconic.
Emma Garrett.
Resilient.
Alyssa Hall.
I love you, Mom.
Madeline Haynes.
Adventurous.
William Herbst.
Jolly.
Joseph Hirsch.
Invested.
Matthew Holloman.
Trustworthy.
Grace Holton.
Empathetic.
Kayla House.
Bold.
Michael Ilkal.
Steadfast.
Amelie Jacobs.
International.
Jake Jacobs.
Gritty.
Tyler Josloff.
Dependable.
Celeste Jupiter.
Determined.
Carissa Ko.
Charismatic.
Michael Katzen.
Friendly.
Alexandra Keenan.
Strong.
Isabel Karen.
Relentless.
Divya Kikari.
Loving.
Sarah Knack.
Sincere.
Carly Knight.
Creative.
Sarah Knopf.
Geronimo.
Whitney Lafargue.
Grounded.
Claire Lafay.
Resilient.
Blake Langenbach.
Memorable.
Emma Lesser.
Nervous-sighted.
Lieber Lichtor.
Kind-hearted.
Rohan Madok.
Motivated.
Abhinav Mahesh.
Adaptable.
Rebecca Muzzle.
Expressive.
James McCann.
Sensitive.
Zachary McManus.
Zealous.
Samri Melka.
Nurturing.
Kelly Mayrath.
Proactive.
Milan Milson.
Humble.
Hannah Monroe.
Curious.
Julia Montez Lang.
Steadfast.
Annalise Morlock.
Perseverance.
Maggie Morris.
Hopeful.
Hayden Moscon.
Eager.
Kashayar Motes Edion.
Resilient.
Saytez Mumadi.
My word is courteous.
Allison Nelson.
Diligent.
Gia Nguyen.
Inquisitive.
Jonas Nielsen.
Faithful.
James Owens.
Respectful.
Catherine Owens.
Authentic.
John Lucas Paisley.
Cooperative.
Siva Paladugu.
Ambitious.
Blake Parek.
I'm family oriented. Love you guys.
Nicole Pasache.
Focused.
Isha Patlola.
Understanding.
Jack Patterson.
Steady.
Devin Phillips.
Excited.
Eliza Pink.
Smiling.
Alex Plaisance.
Level-headed.
Brian Powell.
Calm.
Declan Powell.
Smiley.
Tarun Prakash.
Warm.
Heidi Preciado.
Conscientious.
Reina Prutzel.
Curious.
Connor Pruitt.
Tenacious.
Nivadita Ramajayam.
Speechless.
Zachary Ramsey.
Zen.
Jessica Reed.
Stressed.
Artin Reza.
Obsessed.
Dulce Rivera.
Audacious.
Jordan Robinson.
Him.
Jillian Rosenwasser.
Adaptable.
Veronica Ross.
Ready.
Haley Rothbart.
Honest.
Michael Rube Salman.
Serendipitous.
Pilar Ruiz.
Transparent.
Arisha Sabir.
Kind-hearted.
Kurt Soxy.
Original.
Owen Salinas.
Humble.
Avi Salaman.
Bold.
Isaac Samana.
Generous.
Danya Samara.
Determined.
Robert Schaffner.
Unbreakable.
Abigail Seaman.
Loud.
Rosetta Shackett.
Patient.
Evan Shelton.
Bless.
Anushka Shenoy.
Committed. Also, happy birthday, Mom.
Alex Shino.
Resolute.
Ben Sitchell.
Harmonious.
Hannah Siegenberg.
Warm.
Allison Silver.
Spirited.
Ilaria Simeone.
Dedicated.
Madeline Zimmerman.
Intentional.
Aurelia Smith.
Joyful.
Emma Smith.
Resilient.
Haley Smith.
The boss.
Nathan Smith.
Thankful.
Jessa Snower.
Grateful.
Catherine Sparling.
Vibrant.
Shruti Srinivasan. Uma Subrayan.
Considerate.
Samir Shires Babu.
Dependable.
Kirsten Sidnor.
Unstoppable.
Basel Saeed.
Intuitive.
Mashal Saeed.
Miracle.
Sabi Tahan.
Warrior.
Marvin Changwa.
Ready.
Hayden Terrell.
Intentional.
Sarah Thomas.
Dependable.
Mark Topujian.
Go-getter.
Nathan Tu.
Valorant.
Stephanie Utchik.
Dynamic.
Rashith Vadavali.
Devoted.
Cameron Vader.
Boundless.
Kamala Varada Rajan.
Unflappable.
Shruti Vatsavai.
Introspective.
Jack Vick.
Helpful.
Nicola Voss.
Balanced.
Marin Waddington.
Brave.
Savannah Wasson.
Genuine.
Bradley Watts.
First class.
Macquillan Weiss.
Fabulous.
Zihao Wu.
The reason why I can stand here today is because my best friend, Aaron, committed suicide during COVID. My parents cannot make it here to the US from China, but Aaron's family made it here for me. So my word today is family. Thank you.
Rishika Yadav.
Dedicated.
Cullen Yi.
Adventurous.
Arjen Yusufji.
Well, I'm just fired up. I don't know about you.
And Muhammad Zain.
Compassionate.
I have to say, I think there was a much greater breadth of words this year than usual. Somehow, I wonder if he had a little advanced warning. And that's okay. All right, well, now we get to the serious part of the program, which is the recitation of the physician's oath. Each of you should find a copy of that oath in your breast pocket. And what I will ask you to do is please rise. And I'm going to state a phrase, and then please repeat after me. I do solemnly swear before all that is holy and sacred that I will honor the profession of medicine and practice with conscience and dignity for the good of humanity. I will give my teachers the respect and gratitude that they deserve. And pass my knowledge to those who follow in the art of medicine. I will recognize the limits of my knowledge and seek to enhance my understanding and skills throughout my profession. I will conscientiously uphold the duties and noble traditions of the vocation of the art and science of medicine, and work with my colleagues as brothers and sisters in the service of humanity. I will advocate on my patients' behalf and strive for justice in the care of the sick. I will treat all who come to me, irrespective of their gender, race, religion, political affiliation, sexual orientation, nationality, social standing, economic status, or ability to pay, nor be prejudiced in my duty to patients. I will remember that the physician's duty is to prevent and treat disease, and heal the sick. But above all, prevent suffering and do no harm. I will respect the dignity and privacy of all my patients, holding secret and close what they have revealed to me, and place their well-being as my highest priority. I take this oath freely and upon my honor. By this oath, I considered the bond between physician and patient to be sacred. If I keep this oath faithfully, may I enjoy my life and practice my art. But if I swerve from it or violate it, may the reverse be my lot. Now at this time, I'd like all of you to please turn and face your family and friends in the audience. And we now welcome you into the medical profession. As the newest members of Tulane University School of Medicine, we trust that you will uphold the qualities of compassion and professionalism essential to the humanistic practice of medicine. Congratulations, class of 2028. At this time, I'll ask Father Terry to please deliver the benediction.
Your artists paint broadly upon the canvas of this life with rich tones that evoke compassion, integrity, and dignity. May you go out today and remain safe, sleep well, and come prepared to heal the world. Amen.
Thank you all for being here today. It's been a weekend of great joy and promise. It's been a delight for all of us to meet you, and we look forward to meeting each of you individually as the weeks roll on. I'd like to thank you for entrusting us with our newest colleagues, and we wish you safe travels as you head back home. Thank you.